And we're live. Hey, good morning, everybody. Collier here. I just wanted to say a special hello to Anthony, who has subscribed to the channel. Yeah, that's always cool because I'm such a small channel. Welcome. You see some fun antics, and sorry the videos are few and far between. And the production value is bad, but at least we're genuine around here. I guess a quick update is, the LTD is running, and we built that motor for it. We did build it, and sadly our money and time to horsepower ratio is a little off. Yeah, no, it was. It feels a heck of a lot more awake and prompt, for lack of a better word, than just that bone stock setup that was on it. I don't know. I'd like to get a nice, short block for it. I think that'd be cool. But we don't really have the time. Guy works here, friend, good employee, the best, really. No one works harder than him. He had a pretty bad accident about a week ago. So, he fell from about 45 feet. So, if you pray for him. If you don't wish him well, and if you think he's an asshole and don't care, then by all means. But that means that the load's kind of been, put more on, well, everybody else that's here, which is just two people and a brand spanking new guy. So there's probably not going to be a lot of content for a while. We're not going to get going on the 66 until the guy paints it, because, well, most of the work is going to be putting Humpty Dumpty back together. So, they're stripping a car for a paint job, and then there's just taking it a little bit too far, which they did. But at least, we can just, when they paint it, it's, all jams and other things aren't going to be a problem because it's all stripped. Let's see, we just finished a nice new patrol unit for the sheriff's office, another F-150, and this one had a few little extras on it. I wouldn't say they're cookie cutter around here, but each one gets its little unique touch, flavor, what have you. It is their office, so if they want a window over here, or the coffee pot to be magnificent. Some of those guys do have coffee pots in their stuff. Ask some of your state police officers if they ever put a coffee maker in their unit. You'd be surprised how many people have said they have. So it's kind of cool to see that out and about. Let's see. We're pretty much in a project hold. There's not going to be a whole lot of new content. I know my first LTD video, which honestly, that is the best one I got so far. You gotta remember to film all the good moments, right? Which we don't always do, at least not on this channel. So, two dislikes though. Come on. Let me guess. It was the Nancy Pelosi joke. Have a sense of humor, really. Just laugh. The whole point of this channel is to laugh and screw around with cars. There's no agenda here, no innuendo. Well, okay, there is innuendo, but no subtext, no hidden meaning. It's laugh, have fun, and work on cars. So we are actually going to sell the 68 Galaxy, the one from the first video. Which I don't know if that video helped or hurt the resale value of it. Did find the back window. A little dirty New Mexico car, so structurally entirely rust-free. It's beautiful about the cars around here. Cleaned out the inside so that way you can actually sit in it and breathe. Gonna get the brakes going on it, and then I don't know. There's that it's got that just that green with that patina, but it's got that patina, that just beautiful orange. People pay a lot of money to replicate patina. Unfortunately, selling cars locally here, you get beat up. So, you know, well, it doesn't even have air conditioning that works. Yeah, because, you know, you buy a 68 Galaxy for the air conditioning. Give me a break, there, guy. So we're still waiting to hear back from the, you know, state on the, you know, title process, which it takes a while on vehicle that hasn't been registered in, you know, 30 years. No, it's got to be longer than that if I'm 36 years. Takes a while. So, yeah, get the title straightened out, get the brakes going, and then, you know, we'll see. Maybe, you know, we're not going to be too terribly proud of it, depending upon what we get working for it. You know, the $2,000 to $4,000 range. So what we're looking for. We're going to put the original wheels back on it, decent set of tires. You know, not go too crazy. You know, there have been times where I put a nice set of tires on a car, sold it, and then I got my money back for the tires, and that was it. So that's probably the goal for that car. I mean, it would be kind of cool to put a little bubble gum on the roof and paint it black, but with a white door, because they used Galaxies cop cars back in the 60s. That'd be kind of neat. There's a lot we'd love to do around here. Sorry to let you guys down. I know it's been a while since there's been any videos around here. It's just there's no time for it. You know, I know, look at the stack of obligations I have there, which I probably should have flipped over, but oh well. I mean, if you really want to look at county purchase orders, go for it. It's public information anyways. It's paperwork. Boring. So maybe on our next one, let's see, might do a little build video, like on one of the cars we do here in the shop. I know that's probably not the most popular, but how often do you take a newer vehicle and drill a bunch of holes in it? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Obviously, with care and tact, for the antenna and the light bar and all the equipment. And this one's a Ford. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, we got a Ford pickup this time from the fire department, because don't get me started about them Ram trucks. I know you Ram guys are out there. Just stop right now. You name it, we've taken it apart here and made it into an emergency vehicle. Not limited even to a Hyundai Sonata, or a Kia Sorento. You'd be surprised how popular those cars are in law enforcement, even federal law enforcement. And think about as to why. They're everywhere and no one notices them. For, those typically, the alphabet boys and whatnot. So, yeah, back to they're a headache. They are just a headache. You can't put anything behind the seats. Boo. Under the seats to a point, but you're very limited and just right under the seat, because none of it is level, and then they got that Great Wall of China going on there. It's like a storage thing. Why are you guys the only ones not making the floor flat? Everyone's been doing it for a long time now. Chevrolet, and I think even some of the Asian auto manufacturer counterparts have made the floor flat. It's been a trend since the word Ford. I'm more versed in Fords. Just they're more popular. They're making their floor flats since what, 2004? Anyways, I digress. We got an 09, 9, 10, something like that. Doesn't really matter, because it's got the V6 in it. I think it might actually be an 11. Pretty spunky little motor. It is the 3.7, and man, with that TCV, IT, ABCD, EFG, Ford's VTEC, I guess. It cooks. It's torquey. It'll bark tires just fine. We're putting a big ass light bar on it. Big old 58-inch LED light bar. It's gonna be a winch. Brush guard. We already got the brush guard on there. Actually, this is full on push bumpers. So, ram into this stuff. Might be kind of cool. I don't know, leave some comments. Like I said, if that's something you want to see, cool. Or if it's not, then say no. So that way I don't waste my time trying to film this, working. The only thing I'm working on this weekend is this wonderful E-Class, 95 E-Class diesel that my mom found. Everything electronically works on it, and the air conditioning will freeze you out, which is great here in New Mexico. But the brakes the rotors are scored, and throttle sticking. And I get on the forums and I see that's a thing, and say lubricate the this, the that, and the other thing, and you do that, and then it still sticks. It's not really sticking though. It's like you're giving it gas, and then you take your foot off, and then the pedal just keeps going. But it's also not runaway diesel. It's not diesel runaway, because it's so I'm sure there's some vacuum operated mechanism that is just not happy. There's another guy in the forum that thinks he's got the same thing as my mom's car, where the cruise control it's on the stock. It looks like my sister had a little C-Class, and I was always trying to turn left. I'm like, why am I not turning left and the car's accelerating? They put on the side steering wheel. Well, it's broken off. So I don't know, is the cruise control just trying to come alive? Is it just good old Mercedes gremlins? Which I don't think so. I don't know. Find the fuse and sayonara, biatch. And it's also a left-hand drive car, US. This is it's a Euro spec car. It's obvious that it is, because it's got the left parking light, the right parking light, temperatures in Celsius. The fuel reads reserve, and then has its respectable fractions. There's no full. It's 4 out of 4. Which ain't bad. 4 out of 4, 100%. But they use a metric system. I don't know. What you guys got going over there on the other side of the ocean? Let's see. I don't think anybody's online to chat. But hello, everybody. And like I said, welcome to the channel. I don't know how many subscribers I have. Eventually, I'll figure out where to look that up. I'm not trying to sound tech inept. I'm just not too keen on YouTube. So, and the light bar decision for the LTD. Someone found a classic. It would be on loan to me as long as I own the car, because they're inherently value. I can't remember the name of the brand, but it's that sought after. It's the bubblegum beacon that we saw. Well, I didn't see. I mean, I watched some 1 Adam 12. Okay, give me a break. And Dirty Harry movies, and Bullet and all that. But the beacon, I can't remember who makes it. Highly sought after. He's got a working one with perfect lens, which holy grail. The beacon is cool, but I don't think it fit the car. I would look, or I don't know, would it? I'll have to place her on there and see it. But then I'm drilling holes in an 87 cop car that never had any light bar holes. I don't like the idea of that. I really don't. Maybe get some drillless brackets. They do exist. Get some hook brackets and some feet, and sneak the cable in through the back door and call it a day. I don't know. Again, no time for that, because I got to work on my own truck. I'm gonna start repping some products, that I'd sell. Just gotta make a little extra money. So my truck has basically got to be a cop car, cage and gun racks, and then the consoles and all that fun stuff. But if we're gonna do that, then we might as well take everything out so we can put the new body harness in it to match all the other add-ons. I'd like the heated and cooled seats I put in to actually work, especially the cool part, because it's summer. And all the other stuff, start coming online. Put that in there. And if we're gonna, put a prisoner cage in it, all that stuff's got to come out anyways. And these trucks are so easy to work on inside. I mean, everything bolts in, unbolts. You have your 7, 8, 10, 13, 14 in the cars part, really. And, it's, they're so easy to work on. Like, I don't know why everyone craps on them, I like having a vehicle that's this new and I can just take it apart, put it back together, and then I go to the dealer. I don't catch any shit for it. So, I went to the dealer and I forgot to put a bunch of stuff back together, and the check engine light was on. I'm like, well, they were busy, and people make mistakes. The turbo line's great now. It doesn't do just a little a blue smoke if it sits for a while. Is the oil cooler line for the turbo would just a little of oil, which in a turbo is enough to some blue smoke out. That works great. Shiny, boost is fine, and they're staying cool, and they're oiled, and I don't have to worry about it. That's fine. I don't care that it's like, man, this blowout valve sure got loud. They didn't put the line back in. Forgot the air intake sensor. Plugging it back in just because you got to take the whole fender liner out, which on those trucks is easy. We take the fender liners out on these trucks to make it easier to run wires. Because it's that easy to remove. It's just bolted in. You get out your, I think it's 5.5 and your, quarter inch air ratchet. Connectors all just pop off and pop back in. That's the best part. Is it all goes back in with no broken. This trim tab flying off this. No, they use some good high quality stuff. I don't know. I can't speak for any of the. Newer stuff. Newest thing I've worked on is one of the newer Interceptors. I can see where people are bitching about Ford quality. Some of the A pillars in particular. Ugh. Got to exercise some tact. But on their trucks, you can be pretty hard on them. Literally bend the headliner in half, and it'll just whoop, pop back up. So they're doing something right. Yes, I know. Welcome to another one of my morning tangents. So. Again, I appreciate everyone, the views and the comments, and yes, no, I agree. Sorry, I don't have your name pulled up on the screen. That a new paint job on that LTD with a white door and an all black would just look so cool. But I'm friends with. I don't believe in shit paint jobs. That's what it has on it. I could probably get a shit paint job for about $1,500 down in El Paso all day long. That would it looked great for a little bit, and from far away, or a decent one from my friend who owns. The guy can paint. He owns a great body shop. I got the friend price on that one. Just. No, I think it's a lot of sheet metal. You got to think about that. That's a lot. We're not painting a Sorrento. We're painting an 80s body-on-frame American car. It's a lot of sheet metal. So if we ever end up doing anything fun around here, I'll make it a point to make a good video. We got to figure out what's going on with the motor. So I don't know if you guys like, diagnostic videos. So finish up the exhaust and I play with the motor. I think we screwed something up somewhere. She should have more power. We really should have more power. And there's a lot of coolant pressure. I'm thinking what you're thinking, and I'm hoping that the case that we. Can't be head gaskets. Those are brand new, and we actually we got a torque wrench, and we torqued them down to spec with new ARP bolts. They're every bolt on there is ARP. The hardware is probably worth more than engine. Something ain't right. I don't know. Maybe our compression ratio is a little off, but got coolant pressure. I don't know. Radiator clogged up. Something. I don't even have a thermostat in it. I took thermostat out because I thought that was the issue. I don't know. Really, I don't. If you know what might cause excessive coolant pressure, let me know. We haven't worked on old V8s You know, and yes, we've already gone down the road of the typical stuff. You know, there's no milk. You know, there's nothing in the respective. There's nothing in the coolant that shouldn't be in the coolant. There's nothing in the oil that shouldn't be in the oil. So, and it's not leaking. It's not burning it off. It's not coming out the tailpipe. Huh. I don't know. So, anyways, I wish everybody good health and happy week. You know, if you're living where we are or anywhere else, you know, it's kind of hot everywhere. So, you know, try to stay cool both literally and figuratively. Really. And, you know, comment accordingly. It was nice talking to you guys, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Take care.